All right, and we're getting into this game, and see you on the other side. So, in the bottom right, the winner of the last two games, bringing out ConFed's edge player from Embers, it is Nonchalant.
Top left, totally in Zerg Trunk, the MVP of CTL Season 16. It is Broketail. The earlier Broketail was giving away his build. He said he likes to go 17, 17, 17 in all matchups.
It was 17, 18. No, wasn't it 17, 17, 18 or something like that? I don't know.
Pretty sure it's like 17 all around because you keep losing the drone and making it.
But I expect to see a 3-rack Reaper here. With this positioning of this SCV. There's the second.
The build order feels off to me.
It is. He does it a little weird. He does it the all-in style versus just opener style. Mm-hmm.
Streeper's on the way, but there's no second gas.
Yep, he needs that second gas unless he's going to follow with Marines.
Is that a complete wall off?
It should be,
right?
It should be.
I can't 100% tell.
Nope, it is not.
Question, does it have to be? Dun, 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 dun. I feel like the Reapers are going to give him quite a bit of map presence, so we'll see what happens. First Reaper's on the way, so it's not going to tell Broketail anything. The Overlord is barely going to miss the Reaper, but again, it's the first Reapers, so
he should be expecting it.
yeah, definitely the first one. Question is going to expect 3 more to follow up. He's actually getting a little command. Yeah, interesting. And so, looks like he's gonna know that there are more and more Reapers on the way. Good his responses. Broketail's currently not doing anything. Is, however, getting the Overlord speed.
That's something that's the typical Broketail thing. But now that there's 3 Reapers out, he can take on a Queen. Yep, I like how he brings down the Queen to help down from the main. This is actually a really bad Reaper map now that I think of it. But, because the only entrance in and out is that natural. So
yeah, well, if you get a spine down, what do you do as the Terran?
you run around it. Wholeheartedly. And now that speed's done, you let your queens tank a little bit, but you can get the surrounds. This is good Reaper control out of Nonchalant though, but Broketail might lose this first.
Not ideal control out of Broketail, but Hunt's actually expanding behind us, so he's carrying out of this pretty handily.
What? Broketail's gonna not lose his queens. That's the big key. He's gotta
I feel like one spine in this position would just do so much.
Ooh, losing that queen is gonna be bad though. And is he gonna get the surround? And he gets to the cliff to jump away. That's really good control out of our Terran player, Nonchalant.
Yeah, he's actually grabbing a third behind this. Broketail's third is already up, but he's got to find a way to defend this.
Yeah, the Reapers can't necessarily deny the third. They could have delayed it, but Broketail did a good job by sneaking that out of there. And the Reaper production's just continuing. 5 roaches on the way, though. It's not going to be enough to deal with it. 9, maybe. He can't give up the high ground, though. Like, and he's going to go for the full surround.
Yeah, these Reapers are toast.
Yep, and he's going to lose all of them. And I feel like Broketail just needs to go and 1A move.
Question is he on a drone or is he gonna actually make army behind this?
You just make army, man. The Terran has nothing at home. You make a bunch of lings, maybe get a Bane nest, and you just Bane bust these weak supply depots, and you can easily win this game.
Yeah, Nonchalant's going actually pretty high on the production.
Yeah, because he had so much money that he never spent. He's got to wait for his.
So it looks like Broketail made 3 roaches and then he went into drone production. So he's gonna pressure with this and then just macro behind it.
But even the pressure alone can. He's got to do this before these Marauder get out though, because that's gonna put a big hitch in. Yeah,
I feel some Ravagers would really be nice in this situation.
Yep. But even just getting the supply block on the Terran, but he's nowhere even close to being supply blocked. But with all this production finishing up, if he just pumps out Marines, he'll be all right. But he's pretty broke. Broketail is ahead on workers, 36 to 29, and ahead on army supply. So despite all that early game pressure, he really did not get much done with it. Yeah, he sniped a couple queens, but his macro did not hold up as well as it should. And Broketail's just gonna go home.
Yeah, he didn't get to do any economic damage except preventing the Zerg from making drones. So Broketail being able to squeeze out that third, it's actually a pretty big deal because the lava production allowed him to pretty much do whatever he wanted. Question is, what is the gameplay from here?
For the Terran, standard. He has all these barracks. He's gonna float that third over soon. He's almost fully saturated in his natural. He's pumping up.
He actually has +1 attack.
Yeah.
Actually had on upgrades. Broketail finished his Baneling Nest, so. This move out's gonna be spotted.
Yep. And what's his? Yeah, Broketail's got roaches, and that's about it.
I feel like losing those lings is really bad because those all could have been made into Banelings.
But he's not moving out. I think he's just trying to posture to secure a third, because he does not. He's pretty supply blocked right now, and he doesn't really have that big of a lead. 22 Zerglings are on the way. Bane speed, 10 Banes.
Yeah, Broketail has really good map awareness because he has those 2 Zerglings blocking everything, so he should see this move out. It would be nice to take the watchtowers as well, but...
You know what I just noticed too? Okay, the medevacs are almost done. There was no medevac production this entire time.
To be honest, I don't even see a starport.
The starport's in the main.
There it is.
And the medevacs are popping out right now. But I don't think it really matters. This is going to hit when Bane speed finishes. He's going to have to take this fight on creep. And I feel that Broketail is just going to be able to smash this with only 1 Cyclone, 2 medevacs. And if his control is really good, he'll be able to grenade the Banes away. But even so, like, Bane speed just finished. This is a lot of speed. It's +1.
How does Terran engage this? As long as the Zerg is patient, it's just like looking pretty grim.
Yeah, you just.
Army supply actually favors the Terran.
But big surround. The Banes come crashing in. Not the best Bane hits, but.
Oh, the Terran army's still here.
Yep. 24 lings on the production though. And he should not have taken that fight off of creep, I feel.
Yeah, a little bit more patience, a little more bit more army, a little bit more Balins, a little bit okay. Yeah, unfortunately, Lings don't do that well against Stim. It's not actually looking for good for Broketail.
Nope, but he just needs to buy some patience, and I feel like this next reinforcement. But that bio train's coming across the map, so this might be over. Broketail calls GG, taps out, and
Yeah, well played by Nonchalant.
Nonchalant takes the victory.